Imagine a sound, a sudden, deafening silence, replacing the roar of engines or the crash of waves. And then, nothing. For centuries, tales have spun themselves around a specific, sinister stretch of the Atlantic Ocean, a place where the ordinary rules of navigation and existence seem to fray, then snap entirely. We call it the Bermuda Triangle, a vast, enigmatic expanse synonymous with inexplicable disappearances. This notorious zone typically links Bermuda, Miami, Florida, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, forming a rough triangular shape over some of the world's busiest shipping lanes. It's not an officially recognized area, of course, yet its reputation precedes it, casting a long shadow over thousands of square miles. Within these waters, ships vanish without a trace. Aircraft plummet from the sky, leaving no debris, no distress calls, nothing but lingering questions. Think of the USS Cyclops in 1918, a massive naval vessel gone with over 300 souls. Or Flight 19 in 1945, a squadron of 5 bombers swallowed whole. While the term Bermuda Triangle is relatively modern, the area's mystique isn't new. Early mariners, navigating its unpredictable currents and frequent tempests, spoke of strange lights, compass anomalies, and an unsettling sense of dread. Columbus himself reportedly observed a large flame dropping into the sea. The phrase Bermuda Triangle wasn't coined until 1964 by writer Vincent Gaddis, in a pulp magazine article detailing these strange occurrences. He called it the deadly Bermuda Triangle, popularizing a phenomenon that had, until then, been a collection of disparate, though unsettling, maritime mysteries. Our journey into the truly bizarre begins on March 4th, 1918. The USS Cyclops, a colossal collier nearly 540 feet long, departed Barbados for Baltimore, carrying manganese ore and 306 people. She was well maintained, experienced. Yet, she was never seen or heard from again. No wreckage, no oil slick, no lifeboats. The vast Atlantic swallowed her completely. President Woodrow Wilson himself declared, "Only God and the sea know what happened to the great ship." The official Navy report cited unknown causes, a phrase that would become chillingly familiar. Now to the most famous, perhaps the most unsettling incident, Flight 19. It was December 5, 1945. 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, well-trained pilots, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine navigation exercise over the Bahama Bank. Around 90 minutes in, Squadron Leader Lieutenant Charles Taylor reported both his compasses had failed. He was lost, disoriented. Radio transmissions grew frantic, confused, with pilots questioning which direction was west. "Everything is wrong," Taylor reportedly said. "Even the ocean looks strange." As evening approached, 2 PBM Mariner flying boats were dispatched for rescue. One, known as Training 49, carried a 13-man crew. Shortly after takeoff, it too vanished. A ship nearby reported seeing a sudden explosion and a fiery oil slick. Neither the 5 Avengers nor the Mariner were ever found. No wreckage, no bodies. 27 men, 6 aircraft gone. The Navy's official report initially blamed Taylor for misinterpreting his instruments, but later changed it to causes or reasons unknown due to lack of evidence. Just a few years later, 2 British South American Airways passenger planes, the Star Tiger in 1948 and the Star Ariel in 1949, vanished on flights to and from Bermuda. Both were Avro Tudors, both experienced similar fates: a sudden loss of contact, no distress signals, no wreckage. These aren't just statistics. They're stories of families left with an empty chair, with a perpetual ache of unanswered questions. Imagine the crushing weight of not knowing if your loved one suffered or if they simply ceased to be. So, what could be behind such consistent, utterly baffling disappearances? Naturally, the vacuum of official explanations quickly filled with speculation. Some point to the lost city of Atlantis, theorizing its powerful energy crystals still disrupt modern technology from the seabed. Others whisper of extraterrestrial involvement. Perhaps the Bermuda Triangle is a portal, a rendezvous point, or even a hunting ground for advanced alien civilizations, silently harvesting human technology or collecting specimens. More grounded theories suggest natural phenomena. The Earth's magnetic field isn't uniform. Localized magnetic anomalies, perhaps caused by subterranean geological features, could indeed cause compasses and navigation equipment to malfunction. One compelling hypothesis involves methane hydrates. These are frozen deposits of natural gas trapped beneath the seabed. If released suddenly, perhaps by an underwater earthquake, they could create vast bubbles of gas. Imagine a ship sailing into such a massive bubble. The water's density would drastically decrease, offering no buoyancy. A vessel would simply sink like a stone, almost instantaneously, leaving no time for distress calls, no wreckage scattered across the surface. Rogue waves are another powerful, undisputed force of nature in this region. These colossal walls of water, sometimes over 100 feet high, can appear without warning. A small vessel, or even a large one caught off guard, could be overwhelmed and swallowed in moments. We mustn't discount the mundane, either. Human error plays a role in countless disasters worldwide. Combined with the region's notoriously fast-changing, violent weather patterns, sudden hurricanes, tropical storms, and unpredictable currents, even the best navigators can be caught unaware. Skeptics argue that the Bermuda Triangle is simply a heavily trafficked area with a disproportionately high reporting of incidents. Compared to other busy shipping lanes globally, the actual percentage of unexplained disappearances isn't statistically higher. It's the drama, the narrative, that makes it seem so. Yet, for all the logical explanations, the core mystery persists. Why so many incidents where no trace is found? No distress calls? No emergency beacons? The sheer totality of the vanishings, particularly for the likes of the Cyclops and Flight 19, remains deeply unsettling. Our fascination with the Bermuda Triangle isn't just about sensationalism. It taps into a primal fear, the unknown, the sudden, inexplicable loss of control in the face of nature's indifference. It's a reminder that even in our technologically advanced age, there are still places where the world holds its secrets tightly. If tales of inexplicable vanishings captivate you, then you'll want to watch our deep dive into the disappearance of Amelia Earhart next.